I mean, credit, you can't get anywhere in life without it.
Yeah, you can.
Didn't know that. Didn't know that.
There you can.
How?
Don't feel defeated. Don't let Matt's lies defeat you. I was bankrupt and I was buying millions of dollars worth of property. Now, I'm not saying that's the easiest way to do it, but here's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter in life. You just got to find a way to succeed, man. You know, most people spend most of their day spending more time and energy finding out reasons why they can't succeed than actually just going out and doing it. You know, like, let's think about this. It's psychological. I know Mike did a story about the 4-minute mile. And you know, up until the guy broke the 4-minute mile, they thought it was humanly impossible. Did you know that?
No.
They thought it was, you know why? Because nobody ever done it before. And that's why I always ask the question. I don't ask, you know, when someone says, we can't do that. Listen, man, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear, hey, it's $7 billion to get this done. I want to hear that it's not feasible, but I don't want to hear we can't do it because I know that that is a lie. Unless you say, Nate, you can't lose weight. Then now we're speaking truth. So other than that, man, everything, there's always a solution. The bigger solution that you can provide, the more money you're going to make. So I don't like to solve little problems. I have people that work underneath me to solve all the problems. And then they call me with vision. And they need clarity, vision, ideas. Because I can just see through because I've been doing this stuff so long. Plus, I think different. So what he's saying is, yes, most people, and I wouldn't recommend having bad credit, like, you know, like, oh, man, what are your goals? Like, man, I can't wait till I get older so I can screw my credit up. Like, that shouldn't be a goal that you have. But, you know, there are people out here that can clean your credit up, and there are even people like you can add yourself to somebody else's credit, and bam, you can have a 700 credit score overnight. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. I'm going to allow both of these guys to be added to my credit card, and I have great payment history except for that one 30-day late that they put on there that's not supposed to be on there, and their credit's going to go through the roof. Well, it'll probably jump 27 points, but that's pretty good, right? So your credit's at 300, it'll be at 327. I'm just kidding, Cleve.
0.
My brother didn't even have a credit score because he never wanted credit. But yes, guys, when you learn to utilize credit right, man, you can make so much money. Think about it. Big picture. I'm going to go buy $100 million worth of properties, okay? And I don't want you to be like, well, that's too much. Well, I mean, you got to buy $100,000 worth of property before you can get $100 million. Then you just got to buy more of them. They become easier. When you get bigger and bigger, they become easier. You know why? Because you're buying big assets, and now you may not even go to them. You might buy like a $10 or $20 million building and not even go to the thing. You may look at the reports and look at all the data and look at the cash flow, and you know it's a hotel and you know where it's at and you know why you're buying it at this deep discount, and you may never even go to the thing and you're making millions of dollars. But when you're buying single family houses, you got to do everything. You got to drive over there. You got to do the inspection. You got to lease it up. You got to, heck, man, I even had to clean the toilets out, man. Because my cleaners be like, that toilet's $230. I ain't cleaning that. Well, give me the stuff, man. And then they'd sit there like in shock and just digging over the glove and pull the poop out or whatever. You just got to get stuff done. And look at my hands. They're still fine. Look at that. You can't even tell I had poop on my hands. But the cleaners were freaking out. None of that really matters, man. What matters is, are you going to get things done in life? You know, are you going to find a way to succeed? Are you going to... Matter of fact, I just hired a guy. The reason I hired him because he had 1 foot, and he traveled 7,000 kilometers, which what is that?
Like 3,600 miles.
So he traveled a long ways, is what we're saying. That's like me driving to California. I don't even want to do that in a car, but he did it on a mountain bike in South Africa. Commitment, determination, perseverance. Those are the things you need to succeed. You don't need college. That's a lie. You don't need a rich parent. That's a lie. And all this stuff that you think you need that you don't have. I remembered I had this guy, and he was working on the job, man. And, you know, I was like, man, that guy was, I thought he was a good worker, you know, and then he told me we had this thing, and then he told me he needed this tool, and then this tool didn't work. He told me he needed another tool. And I realized that it wasn't the tool. You just needed to find a way to push through and get it done. And that's what it was, a spud bar. I said, what the hell's a spud bar? I've been doing construction for years. I never heard of a spud bar. And I bought him a spud bar, and then the spud bar didn't work. So I just sent my guys over there with a shovel, and we got it done. That's what it takes, man. Like, you ever watch The Men Who Built America? Man, so many challenges overcome. But they never cared about the challenges. They never cared about the reason why they couldn't get it done. They never cared about the fact that whatever could have held them back, all they cared about was getting it done. And if you can take that same dedication, you can do your first deal, your second deal, your fifth deal, your 100th deal. And you watch the videos, it's going to be so much easier for you to succeed than me, because I didn't know. You know, I felt like I was just driving a train around, wrecking in the walls all the time, and then spending all the time to put the wheels back on the train and lift it up. And now, look at this, we got pizza coming. Pizza time, baby. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, Nate Barger on YouTube, and hit the bell, and you'll be notified on any new videos that come out.